watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Happening now at 6, covering the entire DMV.
Here's what's ahead on DC News Now. Under investigation, one of DC Mayor Muriel Bowser's top aides in trouble. What police say the district's assistant city administrator did to land himself back under investigation tonight.
Also, the road to recovery, the ticking timeline to reopen Baltimore's busy port nearly 2 weeks after that tragic bridge collapse, and an update on the search for bodies still stuck in the mangled metal.
And a smoky scene. New video tonight shows the aftermath of a fire in Loudoun County. What we know at this hour. Plus, an out of this world experience, how people are planning ahead for Monday's extraterrestrial eclipse.
And on the forecast for that, right now things are quiet and dry. I'll talk about Monday's forecast, but also talk about tomorrow's, Sunday's as well. That's all coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Scott, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6. I'm Ben Dennis.
And I'm Randy Bass. Thanks for spending your evening with us. We jump right into a first check of your forecast on this breezy, sunny Saturday.
You know, I got to enjoy it. Scott Sumner probably enjoyed it a little bit as well. I know he's a golf guy. His golf game's good. Yes, Scott, how did you spend it today, and bring us up to speed?
Well, thank you for those props there on the golf game. Great. I haven't been out since last year, so I don't know how good that is. But I tell you what, the weather is getting good, and it has improved since this time yesterday. 56 degrees, mostly cloudy skies are seen out there right now. But overnight tonight, we'll start to break up that cloud coverage. And as you note here, temperatures the next 12 hours will be falling throughout the 50s here in the district and eventually getting down to around 40 degrees, bottoming out here around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So if you're an early riser, just kind of brace yourself for that. Also, if you're outside over the next couple hours, it'll still continue to be breezy out there. Wind gusts up to 25 miles an hour in the district right now. 23 at Annapolis, 24 at Leesburg and Manassas, and 23 at Cumberland. So we've had a little bit of a blustery day, to say the least, out there, and those winds will gradually taper on down this evening. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about snow or rain. That's well up in Maine at this point in time, so that continues to move away for the area. So if you're walking Fido here as we look, or Oliver in Ben's case later tonight. Although dogs are always great when it comes to walking out there with you. Even though it will be a little bit breezy, we'll see partly cloudy skies. Will be dry for Fido and Oliver and all the other dog names that are out there. All right, how about rain chances? As you can see, we got a little bit of a stepladder moving our way through the week. We start off on this 7-day period with no rain, but eventually we'll start to build in some slight chances to eventually very likely chance of seeing some rain here in our backyard. So what about the weather headlines here? We got a chilly night ahead, less wind on Sunday, warming up this week, and for Eclipse Monday, unfortunately, is not the best forecast. We do have clouds around, possibility of a few sprinkles or showers. We'll break it down with our future tracker coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Scott, thank you. Tonight, another top advisor to D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser is under investigation.
Indeed, D.C. police confirmed that Assistant City Administrator Chris Rodriguez violated a protection order last week, and police were called to a Northwest D.C. home. This comes after Rodriguez was accused of assaulting his wife last fall. He was then placed on administrative leave. Charges were, however, dropped against Rodriguez. In November, the mayor's office said that incident was under internal investigation before he was allowed to continue working earlier this year. We have reached out to the mayor's office about the most recent incident involving the protective order violation, and we have yet to receive a response. And right now, firefighters are investigating a massive fire at a hotel and event space in Loudoun County, gutting portions of that building in the Aldi area. Take a look at the damage done. This is at the Manor at Cortland Farm. We sent crews to the scene around 10 a.m. When we got there, the smoke you could see still coming out of the roof. Several windows broken. Water continued to rush down the driveway there. Now, no official information at this hour from Loudoun County. We have reached out. No word of what happened or any possible injuries. We'll keep you updated.
In new details tonight, D.C. police are identifying 45-year-old Marcus Boatwright as the man who died after being stabbed in Northwest D.C. Thursday. Officers found him on Georgia Avenue between Irving Street and Columbia Road with a single stab wound. He died at the scene. If you have any information, police are asking you to give them a call. And an update tonight on D.C.'s drug-free zone. So far, D.C. police have made at least 15 arrests inside those zones. 4 in the initial round, 2 in the second round, 9 in the third round, and as of yesterday, no arrests had been made in the 4th round of drug-free zones, which began earlier this week on Wednesday.
Meantime, the campaign team for Senate candidate and Prince George's County Executive Angela Alsobrooks says that a field office was reportedly burglarized. The campaign says it happened between Thursday night and Friday morning in Silver Spring. Our Haley Milon spoke with members of the campaign and has more details.
I spoke to Alsobrooks' campaign operations director, Gerard Henderson, who says a staffer arrived at the field office on Friday morning and said it seemed like someone had forced their way in. Henderson says the staffer called police, and he says campaign promotional items like signs were thrown into the trash. Some personal items appeared rifled through, and a notebook with sensitive information about the campaign was reportedly taken.
They did take a notebook, and that notebook contains some very sensitive information about our field operation for the Montgomery County and Western Maryland area. We're all really shaken up. We never thought something like this would happen, but this will not deter us from our May 14th primary.
In a statement, Alsobrooks says, quote, "This will not deter us. It only strengthens our resolve to run the kind of uplifting campaign we've been running since day one." The campaign says the office was the only place that was broken into. It's installing security cameras now to enhance security and safety at field offices. And staffers say they're awaiting the completion of the police investigation.
Our thanks to Haley Milon for that report. We have reached out to Montgomery County Police for what they may have found on scene. We're waiting to hear back.
In an update tonight, dive teams have recovered the body of a third worker killed in the Key Bridge collapse in Baltimore. Maynard Suazo Sandoval's body was pulled from the water yesterday. The 38-year-old was a husband and father of two who moved from his home country of Honduras to Maryland nearly 2 decades ago. He was described by his brother as a hard worker and a visionary. He was one of the 6 men filling potholes on the bridge when it collapsed last Tuesday. 3 of those men are still missing tonight. This comes as President Joe Biden was in Baltimore yesterday for the first time, visiting the site since the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge last week. He promised Baltimore the federal government will pay for 100% of the cleanup and reconstruction of the bridge, but it is still unclear how much that will all cost. Right now, federal and local authorities are rushing to clear the wreckage blocking the Port of Baltimore. So far, they've opened a temporary channel for smaller vessels, but larger vessels still cannot get through, and thousands of port workers are losing paychecks every day.
Simply put, the impact here has a significant impact everywhere. I'm here to say your nation has your back, and I mean it.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers predicts the port will partially reopen by the end of the month, and they are aiming to return to full operation by the end of May. Plus, the Baltimore Orioles and Ravens are pledging their support to their home city. They're donating a combined $10 million to efforts there. It's going toward the Baltimore Community Foundation's Key Bridge Emergency Fund. It supports families, first responders, port workers, small businesses, and workers to memorialize the tragedy.
Tragic story indeed, Randy. Thanks. Developing this afternoon, 5 men are in custody and facing felony charges after Fairfax County police say that they tried engaging in sexual acts with minors last week. Our Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcilla has the latest.
Tonight, police say this is part of an effort to crack down on threats that may not be visible to us, but put some of the most vulnerable community members at risk. During spring break, these cops were hard at work. Detectives with Fairfax County's Child Exploitation Unit were posing as children online, strategically utilizing apps they know predators use, and their 4-day undercover operation ended with 5 arrests.
We're absolutely not catching all of them, and I wish we could, and that's why we do this job.
The 5 men arrested range in age from 24 to 53. 2 are from Baltimore, 1 from Woodbridge, and the other 2 from within the county, 1 from Lorton and the other from Fairfax.
We do believe there's underreporting.
That admission by Deputy Chief Brooke Wright makes these numbers even more troubling. Last year, the Child Exploitation Unit received an estimated 1,200 tips, issued more than 500 residential search warrants, and nationwide online enticement reports increased by 323% between 2021 and 23. That's according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
The ages of these children, the victims of our cases, are getting younger and younger. I think that's just due to the access they have to the internet.
Police say parents can play a role in this too, offering these tips. Be open with your child, know their phone password, have access to it, and charge it in your room overnight.
Nothing good happens on their phone after 8 or 9 o'clock when they're supposed to be in bed.
One last tip from police. They say check your kid's phone to see if they have a second calculator app, because it may not be a calculator. They say in some cases there are apps disguised as one thing that instead could contain a hidden and locked vault that could contain other apps or photos. Reporting in Fairfax, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
Our thanks to Max. Turning our focus now, happening this weekend, DC will continue to be crowded, but even more so. Thousands of runners will be here for the annual Cherry Blossom Races. There's a 5K today, then another 10-miler tomorrow. Drivers, be aware of road closures downtown as well. Sunday around the Tidal Basin. But some good news for runners and spectators. Metro opens at 5 a.m. tomorrow. That's 2 hours early.